Good evening. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for the evening, as we're now here on September 18th, 2025. You know, it's interesting. I'm at 6:40 p.m. or so right now. I'm looking out. I can see a window in my studio here, and it's getting dark. I had to pull the shades down as we were shooting before just a month ago, and now it's getting dark already. And I mean, it's getting dark. It's interesting. So fall is coming. The leaves haven't turned yet, but we're mid-September, mid-October to be a different world. There's something else that's changing. While the stock market is embracing the idea of the cuts, and you can see how they're all moving to the upside, not quite the picture we've been getting in the metal markets today. Last night it began where the markets, in fact, it began before the close yesterday, where the markets just weren't embracing these cuts, and the gold was setting itself up for a correction, and certainly in my mind, the silver was. And I can tell you that I had clients in these markets for quite a while, and I definitely was telling them it's time to ring the cash register. Okay, if they did, fine. If they didn't, fine. It's their money, not mine. I can just tell you what I'm seeing. Am I bearish? Not even remotely so. Am I bullish? Yes. But the momentum trade changed. And the gold is changing right in front of us, possibly. The silver did its change already. So you have to understand that you can have trend trades and you can have momentum trades. Momentum trades, when they kick in, it's just what happened in these markets, is they lifted up and they just kept running on you. And then what happens is some event, never know what it is, it comes out of left field, the market goes into a pause stage. This market was all built in for the rate cuts and so on. And unlike the stock indices, which are still embracing it and running, it stepped back. The dollar, which you would have thought would possibly be breaking on this news of more rate cuts coming, instead it's rallying, and it's put pressure on a number of the currencies as they're falling back. So let's use that and take a look and see where we're at. For the week, tomorrow's the last trading day of the week, and we're in Friday's trade already. You're not down much. You're down $6, $7. You're down 0.2%. Okay. No big reversal there. The reversal you can see on a daily chart happen here, where the market made the higher highs, but today's low, I'm not talking tonight's, I'm talking today, you took out the prior low. So now you have a higher high and lower low. That means you're in a pause at this stage in terms of pure chart action. The second part is the support of the market's under you at 36.26. Doesn't mean it has to go there, but that's where the next support level is. It's the 18-day average of closes. I'm not counting the 100 or 200. They're far away. And why would you go down that far? There's no story that I can see for that. The Bollinger Band, it ran the market here. Then it went sideways. You made the higher high going into the Fed news, and then the market let go. It's the buy the rumor, sell the fact when you look back at it. It's so easy when you look back. When you're in the thick of the fire, no. Now, if you lose the embedded reading with this closing under 79 by the close of business tomorrow, the odds favor before you're going up here that price in the 18-day average, and this average will climb. I don't know if it'll climb to price or price will move down to the average, will come together. When you look at the gold-silver ratio, it's just sitting at those averages, which it should. This is the neutral time of the market, is from my point of view. And in the silver, let's come back together just a little bit here. In the silver, this is Wednesday, all right? So on Wednesday, here's how the market finishes, all right? Today's Thursday, but this was the Fed move. Why did the market break? That bothered me right away. So last night, and I'm talking on Wednesday night coming into today, I told traders very clearly, I don't want to see the market starting to break back, and you gave up the profits that you've earned so hard. And what the market did is it broke back, came back today, and now it's falling back here. You've lost the bullish embedded reading. It cannot be gained back now by getting a big one-day rally in the market. That won't do it. So I'm looking for price in the 18-day average to come together before you make a new high. And I'm frankly looking for the market to hold together at that 18-day average and start offering ways back into the market. So I think the next stepping stone is coming, but let the charts tell you when it's there. You're not there just yet. In the copper market, you ran up into the rate cuts, and then you completely let go. You never did embed here, but you're more in a trading affair here. And the platinum market also ran. It never got up to its Bollinger Band. It was an eyesore to me the whole time. The other metals were doing this, and it wasn't participating, and it's pulled back, and it's in neutral territory. Last but not least, the dollar was oversold. It's correcting it by going back to the neighborhood of the 18-day average. The rising dollar, the question, are we going to get 2 more cuts this year or not? I don't know that that matters. Here's what I know matters. You have inflation. Inflation isn't going away at this point. The Fed's got the propensity now and reasons to be cutting if the labor market shows weakness. The weekly employment claims did not show the weakness. 1 day, 1 week doesn't make the trend. We know that they've been weakening. Now the question is about the data. If I were wrong or right, well, why is the stock market still rallying? So the two aren't in sync with each other. I think it's more this market had its vertical price rise and away it went. The dollar's rallying, and that's hurting that. Will the stock market keep going? Well, you look at the next video to find that one out, won't you? I don't have any offerings for you tonight. There's no major reports due out tomorrow, so I'm Ira Epstein. Please watch the other videos tonight, and I'll catch up with you all in those and in the morning flash update. You have a great evening.